So what I got with me here is the Glock 48 MOS. Pretty much brand new. I haven't shot it before. We're gonna shoot it today though. Yep, it's a jam. It's a jam. That's the brand new firearm. Beautiful day out for shooting today. And yeah, man, I don't know. Ain't nothing like having a membership at the gun range, because once you just pay that up cost fee for the year, I can come out here as much as I want. And what's also cool here at this particular gun club, rifle club, gun club, they also have an indoor range, which is 24 hours. So you can be home 1 o'clock in the morning or 12 o'clock in the morning and want to roll out your bed and go shoot, you can do that. And most of the time at those hours is really no one in the range. Like, I go in there, I throw my music on, right? Nobody to bother me. Once I'm done shooting, you know, if I want to go to the restroom, they have laboratories there. If I want to have a bite to eat, they have a microwave there. They have like a huge bulletin board of posts. So if like you're looking for like a particular firearm or assistance with something, whatnot, you can always look there and find stuff. That's pretty neat. But yeah, that's that. And listen, if you're a person, man or woman, and you got large hands, the 48 is a slimline Glock. So it's very narrow, very thin. It's not like my Glock 19. So be aware of that. It's very slim. So you're gonna have to hold it pretty tight because it do got a little kick, but it's nothing crazy. Nothing, too ridiculous. Now, what was ridiculous? I had a Springfield XDX Mod 2 years ago. 3-inch barrel. And it was only chambered in 9mm. But that thing kicked like a mule. And I get it, right? It's compact. If you was to compare it to another brand or firearm, you would compare it to the Glock 43. But that thing would kick like a son of a gun, man. But I liked it. Even though it kicked, I liked it because instead of going with the 43, and you guys already know, if you know my channel, you follow me, I'm a Glock guy all the way through and through. All the way through and through. So I could have went with the 43, 43X or something like that. Got that. But I wanted a different brand. And to be honest, I've never had any issues with that Springfield XDS Mod 2 3.3 barrel. I've never had not one issue with it when I had it. You know, I put a red dot on it. Like I kitted that little that little concealed carry gun out crazy. Like people would see it and they like, dude, you did the most with that. You could have, because you know most of the time people want to put sights on full-size firearms. So I put a red dot on it, a laser on it. I extended the magazine so that, you know, I got big hands. I have more room to grip it more tighter. And I did all of that with that XDX. I might get another one, to be honest with you. It wasn't a bad firearm. 48. It wasn't a bad firearm at all. Wasn't a bad firearm at all. And so I'm hoping this Beretta that I got, and mind you, the military used to use Berettas, so if anything, I'm not concerned about the quality of it. I'm not concerned about the quality of it. I just never owned one, and I never fired it, but I knew I always wanted a Beretta. I knew I always wanted a Beretta. And it might be for a stupid reason, because when I was a kid, I used to watch that movie series called Lethal Weapon. And Mel Gibson used to carry one. And I used to say to myself, I'm going to get one. Ooh. I used to say I'm going to get one, just like Mel Gibson had in Lethal Weapon. So I got one. Now I just gotta break it in like I'm doing this 48. And I knew what I was gonna get with the 48. I already had one, like I told you before. So, but now I gotta look into getting a different carbine because my high point failed to fire today several times. So I'm gonna look to get a more expensive, not expensive, but a more costly carbine than that. Because even though I swear by it, and I've done so much to that carbine, for it to not fire is just not acceptable at this point. I'll sell it, and that'll be that. You know. So. I don't know, lately, I've been watching a lot of cop shows. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with that. A lot of cop shows I've been watching, like especially on YouTube, like Midwest Police or something like that. I've been watching a lot of that shit lately. I enjoy it. Of course, when I'm done here, we're gonna go look at the silhouette, right? We got a whole other box to go. So I'm putting maybe 150 rounds through this Glock. jam once, but of course it's new. Any firearm pretty much is new, most likely is going to jam. And so far so good. I know it's taking a while to load this thing up, but I do not have a speed loader. And I like coming out to the indoor spot too. I mean the outdoor spot like this, because on this side of the range you don't get too many people that are here with like pistols and stuff like that. Most of these guys here, they want to show how big their nuts are, so everybody got a 308 rifle, so they go to the other side and shoot, and leave guys like me over here that don't really need all of that to shoot my stuff. Here we go. Smoking. I wanted to follow up with you guys about the Glock 48 MOS. Clearly you guys saw me shooting it at the outdoor range, and here it is, right? And again, it's pretty dirty because it was drizzling that day. I was out there a little bit, but also, you know, it is what it is. As far as the, I like that little grime feel of my firearms, but maybe that's just me. Some guys are real anal. They gotta clean it and oil it every day. I'm not that guy. Maybe after 300, 400 rounds, then I'll consider cleaning it at that point in time. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Again, I already have a Glock 48. You guys already know. But this is the MOS version. The MOS version, again, this gun, no magazine, and the slot is back. This is the MOS version, so again, I don't have to mill the top. I could just take these screws out in the top, throw a red dot right on it. As you can see, I got the TR7 sub. That's the light, which is cool. I enjoy it. I had this on my, not this particular TR7, but I had one on my Glock 19. And again, I swear by it. It's very durable. You know what I mean? Especially if you drop your firearm by accident or something like that, or battery life pertaining to that. You know, when it comes to Streamline, they take care of their customers and make good products. But again, Glock 48 MOS. If you don't know, it's the slimline Glock. It's probably the slimmest Glock that Glock made. Yeah, it is. It's the slimmest Glock that Glock made. And again, I got big hands. So it's easy for me to get up under this and get a good grip on it and be able to hit my shots accurately without any issue. You might want to consider also getting a mag extender, just in case you have big hands like me. You might get, like, you know, snake bitten when that slide goes back. Because when I was shooting this, I believe I had gloves on, or maybe I didn't. But I did feel that slide go back a couple of times. It didn't nick me, but I did. Oh, that's a slide going back. So remember, when you're getting under it, really get under it, and remember, be aware that this is the slim line. So there's going to be that kickback, and that kickback, after a while, your hand might rise up and you might get snake bitten. So other than that, man, this gun is so fun to shoot, and it's so accurate, and it's so light compared to the Beretta 92 FS. This Glock 48 MOS, I don't know. It's so easy to move through and move around with when you're shooting it, and it's so accurate. And again, I had a blast that day at the range with it. Again, if you want to know, this is what centerfire. You have the safety in the trigger, but basically don't squeeze the trigger if you ain't ready to shoot the firearm. That's the real safety, right? It's chambered in 9mm. I got the 10. These only come, I believe, with 10 rounds, 10-round magazines. Maybe there's another brand that I'm not aware of that make, let's say, larger magazines for it. I've never seen like a 15-round magazine for the 48. I've seen them for the 19. I've seen them for the 17, but I've never seen them for the 48. But this is the 48, and this is what you get.